Oh, heaven, everybody. This is Tycoon Weary for IST Rep.Cash. Let's make a TWT. Yes, we go ahead and click that TWT and let that page load on up. Remember, turn that phone sideways. Let it rebalance. Pinch that guy a little bit. Let it get resized and proper. And today we're going to go ahead and click that personal IST because we're going to see this thing work at $1. Okay, so we can say Tycoon Webby. All right, done. And then we will come in and we will put the monthly payment. All right. And we have our values here in our pre-TWT table. Yes. We have our PFC, which is personal fiat to crypto. Yes. So we're going to take that dollar that we get in the world somehow and we're going to turn it into $1 of eCash. And we're saying our yearly income payment is going to be $12 because it's $1 a month, right? We might do that for any number of years, which is the ITD, which is the instrument time duration. Yeah. And then we have our TFC, which is the total fiat to crypto, right? And that is how much we're going to push to the network over a year, right? Total fiat to crypto. Yeah. So if we're going to push $1 a month over a year, we're going to push $12 in total. Yeah. And then we have our PCR, which is our personal capital raise. Yes. Because remember, the TWT says, hey, market, I'm going to push X sum of money to the market. Can I get this, my PCR, today? And of course, the market's like, thanks, bud. Yep, sure can. You made respectable values. We get this. Yep. All right. So we're saying if I'm going to push $12 over the network over that year, I can get $9 to do something with, right? And so all your token holders, they'll be splitting up the hashtag TMI, right? Hashtag T monthly income, right? So token holder monthly max monthly income, right? Because over the term of that year, they're going to split up that $3. Yeah. Okay. So as we see here of why these values are the way they are up there, because decide the ITD you love, then click the number. Yes, the PCR is 75%. So we automatically say for your personal IST, you can at max get 75% of the value that you are going to actually pay to the network. Okay, so we like the one. It says how many years to pay. Yes, click this above 1 year. So we're going to be paying for 1 year. So we got the fees, the platform fee, which is essentially zero because it's 6 eCash. We got your BCH ZEC fee, which is the transaction fee on the actual blockchain, right? So we're using this one as a temporary TF value, and we see that we come down to step 5, look over your TWT and decide which div coin is best. So these down here are our div coins, these gray buttons down here, right? So we can press this one down here and it'll show us what our particular TWT will look like if we choose the penny, right? Or if we choose the nickel, or if we choose the dime, or if we choose 25 cents, or if we choose $1, because that's it, right? Like if you like to put in $2 or so, well, that's coming soon. So yeah, it just makes sense for it to be locked to the breakdown values of the actual dollar, right? So let's say we like to send out a penny to everyone. We're only going to be able to create a Benji number of tokens. Our starting token price is going to be 9 cents. We're going to deliver a penny to everybody. We're going to pay a transaction fee of a penny. So we're really going to only deliver 99 cents to everybody. And if we do that, because of the token structure, everyone will make almost 3 cents. So you paying, oh, you're paying 9 cents to make 3 cents. I'll do that every day of the week. I would do that. Every chance I could get, I would do that. Yes. And so we see that this is the wonderful thing about the actual TWT token structure using the eCash blockchain. Yeah. Because the eCash blockchain has such low transaction fees that we are able to deliver a penny to our token holders, or try to, because you got to pay the transaction fee. It's in there. So if you would like to go ahead and create that penny structure, you just create the 1 penny TWT. Maybe you like the 5 cents, right? So you see at 5 cents, we can only have a hashtag T of 20, right? Whereas when we did the penny, we could have a Benji, right? Because we're only delivering, yes, we are only having the number of tokens that we can deliver a full USD payment to. A full USD payment is 1 penny, right? So, yes, that hashtag T is only going to be 20. So when you go to create your token on Cash Tab, you're only going to create 20 of those tokens, right? Yes, and they're going to be costing 45 cents a token. You're going to be delivering roughly a penny because you have your transaction fee, which is essentially zero once you get into 5 cents, because the transaction fee is completely tied. The MPTC, yes, is completely tied to the hashtag T. Yes. And then, of course, you have your AIP and you have your par ride, right? So we say we'll be spending 45 cents to make 15 cents. Doing that every day of the week. Every day, right? And this is the beautiful thing about the IST using Cash Tab and the eCash blockchain. You can create an instrument that pays $1 a month, and because you are locked, because you have used a token structure, your token holders will get a profit. So I'm going to go ahead. I am a huge fan of the penny instrument, right? Because the wellness of the trade network is based on the wellness of the penny instrument. So we'll go ahead and go over the 10 cents, but we already, yes, right. I'm going to choose the penny. So we see that once again, the div coin goes down because we are delivering $1, right? And so if we're delivering $1 and we're paying out 10 cents to everyone, we're only going to be able to get 10 token holders. That starting token price is going to be 90 cents, right? And they're going to have a par ride of 29 cents, right? So they buy for 90, they're going to make maybe 30, right? And so we see that these relationships are still staying hand to hand because you have particular locked values. These are fixed income instruments. So of course, if we would like to have $1, we're going to have only going to have one token holder, right? They're going to pay $9 and they're going to make 2.9 something, right? Because you got to pay your transaction fee. So at a penny, this at a dollar, only having one for $1, that is a horrible instrument, right? But that penny sure looks nice, right? I'll pay 9 cents, make almost 3 cents. Please give me that. I would love to be able to buy an instrument for less than 10 cents and make a profit on it. Come on, Bubs. Yes, Bubs. So yeah, we have went over these. Let's go over to 25. All right, we see at the 25, of course, we're going to have 4 tokens, right? STP 2.25, right? MIP, well, we're delivering 25 cents, pay the transaction fee. Everybody's splitting that up, right? And when it's all said and done over that year, you're going to spend 225 to make almost 75. I'll be kind of on the fence on that one, yeah, because when we're talking about the starting token price, we're talking about the risk to each individual token holder, right? We're trying to lessen that, yes, as much as we can. So we're always going to stay in the penny, the nickel, and the dime, right? We got to spread this out, right? So we'll say we'll go ahead and go with the penny. We're going to pay everybody a penny. Let that go as far as it can go, right? And so we'll only have a token of 9 cents, right? And of course, we'll come up here inside of this part here to see our other structures inside of our TWT table, right? TWT staples, right? So we have our ITD, which is 1 year. We have our PFC, personal fiat to crypto, which is going to be $1. Yeah. We have our personal capital raise, which is $9, right? We're doing this to raise $9 to do what? Implement it somewhere, yeah? Or maybe we're just building our IST reputation. So then we have a transaction fee of uh, a lot of zeros behind the decimal place, which is oh so very nice, yes. And we have our hashtag TMI, $3, and the $3 is what everybody's splitting up, right? So we're gonna have a Benji number of people splitting up that $3, right? So yeah, once we decide on which one that we actually like, we go ahead and we hit that button there, and then it does the creation of the TWT in the back. It brings us into our TWT page where we can see all of our TWTs. As you see, we have our buttons up here: the per, the one, the mon, the we, the BMV, and the STV. Yes. And we can click on one of those and it'll show us our personal TWTs or our one-time TWTs or our monthly TWTs, so on and so forth. And we can come down in here, yes, and we can click onto the particular name of the IST, excuse me, yes, of the TWT. And we can see that we have our mobile TWT here. Yes, the TWT looks different on desktop and laptop, but this is the mobile version of the TWT. And we can see we have our particular information here. We have the most important information at the very top and at the very bottom, right? You got the static token price, $24. You got your par ride, your profit, your extra, your what you get paid over what you paid for the token, yeah, of $5.26, and it gives you all the other metrics of the TWT, the div, the ITD, the hashtag T, MVI, VCR. Yes, 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 yes. If you would like to comprehend all those, watch some more of the other videos, yeah. And we can go in here and look at our one time and see what the values are. And we can click in the weekly here, yeah, and see what these values are. And these are just to use maybe to create an IST, right? And of course, you hit the delete button, it'll go ahead and delete it for you. And you just press that main button and go on back to the main, yeah. And you can go into TWT, and the BMV and the STV are a little bit different, yeah, because you they have more to them, right? Like the block maker Valrai has miners attached to it, yeah, and the staker Valrai has some different kinds of proof of stake attached to it, yeah. So if you actually have some of the BMV or the STV, you created some of the TWTs, it'll show down in here, yeah. And we'll go more over that when we do our videos on creating blockmaker Valrai TWTs or creating staker Valrai TWTs, yes. Alrighty, thank you. This has been Tycoon Wibby for ISTRep.cash. Heaven, heaven.